Friends, in this video, I am going to discuss experiential learning, which is very important in the teaching learning process at all levels of learning. Experiential learning is a philosophy and methodology in which educators purposefully engage with students in direct experience and focused reflection in order to increase knowledge, develop skills, and clarify values. Experiential learning is also referred to as learning through action, learning by doing, learning through experience, and learning through discovery and exploration, all of which are clearly defined by these well-known maxims. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Confucius, 450 BC. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. Aristotle, around 350 BC. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I will learn. Benjamin Franklin, 1750 AD. There is an intimate and necessary relation between the process of actual experience and education. John Dewey, 1938 AD. It is most important to me to make learning experiences meaningful and personal by encouraging the children to use their minds rather than simply accept information called rosers. Learning is the process whereby knowledge is created through the transformation of experience. David A. Coe. Learning through experience is not a new concept for the college classroom. Notable educational psychologists such as John Dewey, Carl Rogers, and David Coe have published theories of learning that focus on learning through experience or learning by doing. A key element of experiential learning, therefore, is the student, and that learning takes place as a result of student being actively involved in this pedagogical approach. John Dewey defined the educational process as a continual reorganization, reconstruction, and transformation of experience. In this natural form of learning from experience, by doing and then reflecting on what happened, which Dewey made central in his approach to learning. For Dewey, learning is primarily an activity which arises from the personal experience of grappling with a problem. Experience and reflective thinking about experience lead to learning. You see, this is a great quotation by John Dewey. Every teacher must remember throughout his teaching career. If we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. I repeat once again. If we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. Carl Rogers' experiential learning theory. Experiential learning is the process in which students learn the subject through the actions of discovery and exploration. Experiential learning elicits student-centered experiences in which students develop communication skills, gain self-confidence, and strengthen their overall decision-making skills in order to solve and respond to real-world problems. In utilizing the experiential learning approach, the teacher acts as the facilitator and guides rather than directs the students in the process of learning. The teacher must choose a learning experience that will cater students' interests. At the same time, The teacher must also choose a learning experience that challenges students through problem solving, cooperation, collaboration, self-discovery, and self-reflection. This will allow the students to experiment and discover solutions on their own. David Cope is the chairman of Experience-Based Learning Systems, EBLS, an organization that he founded in 1980 to advance research and practice on experiential learning. Cope's learning cycle is presented here. We start with concrete experience. Then there will be reflection, deep thinking process about the experience. Based on the reflection, there is conceptualization. After conceptualization, the student will apply the learned concepts to the new context. That is called active experimentation. Based on the active experimentation, the students gain new experience. Again, reflection. Again, the concept may be different. The concept may be or reinforced. Again, he will apply the concept to the new context, unknown context, that is active experimentation. Again, concrete experience. The learning cycle goes on, and the students learn deeply the subject. The students will have deep insight into the subject. This is the photograph of the children being actively engaged in experiential learning. Experiential learning educational implications. Based on experiential learning approach, the following methods of teaching and learning have been evolved: problem-based learning, project-based learning, learning through hands-on experience, learning through overall experiences inside and outside the classroom. Experiential learning promotes the following skills and attitudes among the students and teachers: critical thinking, problem solving, analytical reasoning, open-mindedness in learning, acquiring comprehensive knowledge, learning in all the three domains, namely cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains, self-learning and continuous learning, unlearning, and learning afresh. Experiential learning opportunities in higher education. Practical experiences are often a required component of many courses of study. Students develop competencies to apply concepts and process skills. Practicum experiences also allow students to design and develop a project in which they apply knowledge and develop skills. The way practical classes are conducted in Indian higher education must be totally changed. Open-ended experiments must be introduced. The teachers may guide the students, but not direct the students. Fieldwork experiences allow students to explore and apply content learned in the classroom in a specified field experience away from the classroom. Then internship experiences are job related and provide the students and job changers with an opportunity to apply the knowledge and skills in a career field and also gain some valuable work experience. Mini projects, wherever possible, the courses must include mini project, individual or group wise, executed by the students. There is a tremendous scope for experiential learning in mini projects. Then major project. Major project must be made mandatory in the curricula of UG and PG programs. It may be at an individual level or group level. When it is at group level, jigsaw project method may be used so that every student is accountable for his or her task. Service learning experiences are distinguished by being mutually beneficial for both the student and the community. Community service is considered a very important component of higher education as per NUP 2020. Experiential learning plays a vital role in all the activities related to community service. Then activities inside and outside as a part of teaching learning process, very important, sir. Learning experiences can be suitably designed in every course so as to enable the students to understand and apply the concepts to the real world problems at a very high cognitive levels. Conclusion: experiential learning plays vital role in the learning process at all levels of learning. The teachers must develop the competencies to implement experiential learning in its true sense, as discussed earlier. All the educators must implement experiential learning strategies in every subject or discipline of knowledge appropriately. Thank you very much.